we are in activation, inundation of light. Things are falling away at lightning fast speeds. This support needs to come in and nourish us so we can gracefully walk through what we can gracefully walk through, and maintain living our lives while we're going through this very intense process. And we have legions of beings. We have the entire solar system, the entire Milky Way Galaxy. We have all the galaxies surrounding us. We have the cosmos full of beings assisting us in this process. And these meteor showers that I mentioned earlier, and particularly the mystery ones that are happening tonight, it is said that this meteor shower are our cosmic beloveds, or even ourself as a cosmic self, gifting us with more light, more transmissions, gifting us with more support. If we can say yes to that support, receiving takes courage. Letting yourself be nourished, letting yourself rest when you need to rest, giving yourself exactly what we need goes against some of our programming, but that's exactly what we need to do. The spiritual lightning socket is not going to end here. It's going to continue for several more years. Dear Sister Ray Ellen, our astrologer in Light Body, she informed me that we're actually like 70 something years away from the poles shifting to be conjunct Polaris, which is where we've been evolving for thousands of years now. And that becomes the new governing light for the next age, the energies of Polaris. So the ancient Tao works a lot with Polaris energies. When you start getting into healing with cosmic frequencies through the Tao, Polaris is the anchor point, is at the top of the pillar, so to speak. So we're going in this direction. All that old stuff is leaving. It's painful, but we can nourish ourselves while we endure and eventually become liberated. But we need to not be afraid to feel our pain, our suffering. We really need to have what we need to have. There are things we don't need to have. That's great. Let it go. There's enough inside of here to work with. We don't need to hang on to anything that's superfluous, right? So as we come into the closing of the year, going into the solstice, this is a time for us to go within and start asking ourselves, what is it that needs nourished inside of us? And start thinking about what pieces work for you. What can you incorporate into your routine? What can you incorporate into your habits that will continue to nourish you on all those levels that you need nourished? I know the holiday season's coming up, and it's a lot about all this busyness out here. And some of us have a lifestyle where we don't need to do that, but some of us don't. So just be mindful. Give only certain, allocate only certain bandwidth to the outer busyness. Because this year is very, very important for us to integrate all the spiritual lightning socket transmissions that have happened this year. And of course, years prior, but this year particularly.